In Lahore, the police department is organizing a march to raise public awareness on women's rights. The center of attention is Police Assistant Superintendent Shehrbano Naqvi. These journalists are here for her.
We will no longer tell women what they must wear, what they must do, where they can go. We will no longer tell them anything. Never again will a girl going to school be harassed, and never again will men look askance at women at the market. Never again will a woman sitting in a car be confronted with men banging on their windows to harass them.
In the crowd, police officers and activists stand side by side.
So this is a public message to anybody and any actor out there or stakeholder which thinks or think that they can take advantage of a woman's vulnerability and take advantage of the position that has been given to her in the society and just make her feel small and take away her rights.
On February 25th, the assistant superintendent became a hero by rescuing this young woman from a mob in a Lahore market. She was accused of insulting the Quran for wearing a dress with Arabic calligraphy printed on it. But there was nothing religious about the text. It was only the word halwa, which means pretty in Arabic. Shehrbano Naqvi managed to escort her to safety amid cries of hatred. In Pakistan, the issue of blasphemy is very sensitive. In the past, several people have been lynched by angry mobs. The police officers' bravery received widespread admiration in this conservative Islamic country.
She gives us a lot of hope. Every woman should stand up for her rights. Girls like us, we're always very afraid, and she gives us courage. She's a great source of inspiration. And she was the only woman that day, and she protected and saved this woman. And we are here to support her.
There are certain situations and scenarios, given the kind of society that we're living in, women need to contribute to policing. Otherwise, there are many criminal situations or many situations in investigation which would be hampered.
Women represent more than half of the population in Pakistan. Still, they make up less than 3% of the police force. This police academy trains hundreds of police officers every year. Recruiting women into law enforcement remains a huge challenge. Many families encourage their daughters to marry young and do not expose them to the outside world. These young women are exceptions.
Left. Forward. For us, women are in no way lesser than men. We are giving them an advanced level of training, from physical combat to shooting. And after the training, they return to their respective districts and carry out their duties.
In my family, women who work in the police are frowned upon. But since I've been here, my cousins have all applied for the same training.
Everyone used to say that it's not an honourable profession for women. I was into sports at school, but since I've been here, I have more confidence in myself.
Karachi, the south of the country, is home to another female police hero, Syeda Shehrbano. In October 2010, she stopped two suicide bombers from entering one of the largest Sufi shrines in the country. She survived, but 14 years later, still bears the scars of the attack.
This is a painkiller. Since the explosion, I've had bomb shrapnel in my foot, and another one in my ankle causes me a lot of pain. This is the highest police medal, and I'm very proud to be the first female police officer to receive it.
Syeda Shehrbano didn't get a promotion after her heroic action. She only got transferred to a desk job due to her health problems. She takes us to the site of the attack, a Sufi shrine that attracts thousands of pilgrims every day.
This is where I used to check the people coming in. The crowd was coming from this side. It was very busy that day. I stopped a person who refused to be searched. I got suspicious and kicked him. He fell a few meters away and blew himself up. I ran out thinking there may be a second suicide bomber, and indeed there was, and he blew himself up as well. It was chaos. There were many injuries and people were killed. There was flesh and blood everywhere.
8 people died in the double suicide attack claimed by the Pakistani Taliban.
Being a police officer is very challenging, especially as a woman, because you have to manage your home and carry out difficult police duties. But since the attack, I haven't been afraid. It's inspired me. I became more courageous. Today, I'm braver than I was.
These police women, whose actions promote bravery and emancipation, nevertheless struggle to break the prejudices of the patriarchal Pakistani society.